Hello and welcome to the 411 on how to make money online. Today in this video we are going to explore the side hustle revolution, how to make money online without quitting your day job, part 2 of 2. Topic number 1, time management tips and avoiding burnout. Set realistic goals and schedules, know the importance of work-life balance, and utilize strategies to stay motivated and healthy. Set realistic goals and boundaries. It's important to set achievable goals for your side hustle and establish clear boundaries between work and personal time. This helps in maintaining a healthy work-life balance and prevents overcommitting, which is a common cause of burnout. Schedule regular breaks. Regular breaks are essential to avoid mental fatigue. Whether it's a short walk, a coffee break, or a day off, taking time to relax and disconnect from the work can significantly boost your overall productivity and mental health well-being. Prioritize self-care. Self-care is not just a luxury, but a necessity. Activities like exercise, meditation, adequate sleep, and healthy eating habits can greatly impact your energy levels and resilience, keeping burnout at bay. Stay organized and prioritize tasks. Keep your tasks and schedules organized can greatly reduce stress. Use tools like calendars, to-do lists, or project management apps to prioritize your workload efficiently, focusing on high-impact tasks while avoiding getting overwhelmed by less important activities. And seek support and delegate when possible. Don't hesitate to ask for help to delegate tasks, either in your full-time job or your side hustle. Build a support network of collaborating with others can alleviate pressure and provide fresh perspectives, making your journey more sustainable and enjoyable. Topic number 2. Starting small. Advantages of starting with low investment hustles. Examples of minimal risk hustles. Advantages of starting a low investment hustle. Low investment side hustles reduces financial risk and pressure. Starting small allows you to experiment and learn without the stress of recovering large investments. This approach also offers flexibility, making it easier to adjust or pivot your business model based on real-world feedback and experiences. Examples of minimal risk side hustles. Content creation like blogging or YouTube, where initial costs are mostly related to time and effort rather than financial outlay. Drop shipping, where you sell products without holding inventory, minimizing upfront costs. And offering online courses or webinars in areas of your expertise, which typically require little more than your knowledge and time to produce. Topic number 4, legal and financial considerations. Brief talk on taxes. Income on side hustles is taxable, and it's crucial to keep track of your earnings and potentially set aside a portion for guidance tailored to your specific situation. Understanding legal structure. Options like sole proprietorship, LLC, or corporations each have different implications for liability, taxes, and record keeping. The right choice depends on the nature and scale of your side hustle. Keep financials separate, personal versus business. This separation simplifies tax preparation, improves financial organization, and provides a clear picture of the side hustle's financial health. Using a dedicated business bank account and credit card for all business-related transactions is best practice. Before we get into the next topic, I wanted to take a moment to mention I am promoting a course called YouTube Mastery and Monetization by Matt Parr. It's an excellent course if you want to learn about YouTube and how to make good money using YouTube. It also teaches you how to operate your very own channel, even a faceless channel like I am doing right now. And you don't have to make videos to be successful on YouTube's platform. I have more information listed in the description box below this video for those who may be interested. It's totally free to check it out. Okay, topic number 5, scaling up. When and how to expand your side hustle. The decision to scale up should come after achieving consistent success and stability in your current operations. Key indicators include a steady flow of income, a growing customer base, and the ability to consistently meet demand without compromising quality. Expanding can take various forms, such as increasing product or service offerings, targeting new markets, or investing in marketing to reach a wider audience. It's crucial to conduct market research to understand potential opportunities and challenges. Expansion should align with your long-term goals, and the needs of your target audience. Utilize feedback from current customers to identify areas for growth. This could involve enhancing your existing offerings or branching into complementary products or services. Consider the logistics of expansion, such as the need for additional resources, manpower, or technology. Planning and executing a well-thought-out strategy are essential to manage growth effectively. Topic number 6, reinvesting profits into the business. Reinvesting profits is a key strategy for growth. This reinvestment can be in the form of upgrading equipment, enhancing your website, investing in personal development, or expanding your market efforts. It's important to balance investing with maintaining a healthy cash reserve. This balance ensures that you have funds for unexpected expenses or downturns in the business. Prioritize areas of reinvestment based on what you will bring the most value to your business. For example, if customer feedback highlights the need for a better online shopping experience, investing in a website redesign could be more beneficial than expanding product lines. Tracking the return on investment, or ROI, from these reinvestments is crucial. This tracking helps you understand which investments are yielding positive results and which areas might need a different approach. Topic number 7, networking and marketing and utilizing different platforms for target research. Leveraging social media and online platforms. Identifying which social media platforms are most popular with your target audience. For instance, Instagram and Pinterest are great for visual products and design services, while LinkedIn is ideal for professional services and networking. Examples: if you're selling handmade crafts, Instagram and Etsy can be a powerful platform for showcasing your products. For freelance services, LinkedIn and a personal website can help establish your professional presence. Topic number 8, engaging content and consistent posting. Creating content that resonates with your audience, whether it's informative blog posts, engaging videos, or eye-catching graphics. Consistency in posting is key to keeping your audience engaged and growing your presence. An example, a freelance graphic designer could share time-lapse videos of their design process on Instagram, offering both insight and entertainment to potential clients. Number 9, interactive and community-based strategies. Engage with your audience through comments, direct messages, and community posts. Hosting live sessions, Q&As, or webinars can further deepen your connection with your audience. Example, an online tutor might host weekly Q&A sessions on Facebook Live to answer student queries and provide studying tips. If you're enjoying today's video, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and notification bell for more valuable content centered around making money online. Topic number 10, building a personal brand. Defining your unique value proposition. Your personal brand should reflect what makes you or your business unique. This could be your unique skill set, your approach to customer service, or even your personal story. Example, a personal fitness trainer might build their brand around a unique philosophy of combining fitness and mental well-being, differentiating themselves from other trainers. Topic number 11, consistency across all channels. Ensure that your branding is consistent across all platforms. This includes your visual style, tone of voice, and overall message you convey. Example, if you're a freelance writer specializing in sustainable living, your website, LinkedIn profile, and Twitter should all consistently showcase your expertise and passion for sustainability. Topic number 12, showcasing testimonials and success stories. Share customer testimonials, case studies, or success stories to build credibility and trust. These real live examples can be powerful in attracting new customers and clients. Example, a web developer could share before and after shots of website makeovers they've done, along with client testimonials praising their work. Topic number 13, networking and collaborations. Engage in networking both online and offline. Collaborations with other professionals or influencers in your field can expand your reach and add credibility to your brand. Example, a small business owner might collaborate with a well-known blogger in your niche for a sponsored post or a joint webinar, tapping into the blogger's audience. Check out other videos on my channel for further valuable content.